Hours after, the initial autopsy findings on Gina finally came out, and the results told a very different story from what social media had been spreading. According to the medico-legal report, there were no non-fatal external injuries on Gina's body. The bruises seen on her thigh were not the cause of death. Instead, the certification listed heart congestion and congested and edematous lungs.
Ibig sabihin, non-fatal, yung mga nakita pong pasa doon sa details, hindi po yun fatal. So, kailangan antayin din po natin yung resulta ng toxicology examination para dun sa iba pang cause of death para makita po. Kasi dito nga po sa initial is hindi po fatal. So,
this directly contradicted the flood of posts from so-called influencers, netizens, and supposed friends claiming Ivan beat her to death. As for Ivan, the tragedy becomes even heavier. After being demonized online and linked without evidence to Gina's death, he quietly deactivated his Facebook account. But on the night of November 18th, just hours before he died, he reactivated it briefly.
Yan nandito sa tapat ng bahay namin. Ginagawa mo dito? Ginagawa mo dito?
Ito mag-drive!
Pupunta ka dito ako kapag mag-driving mo?
Ito mag-drive!
He posted photos and videos from happier days with Gina, including a clip of her using a nebulizer. He also wrote a heartbreaking message addressed to her in Filipino, expressing grief so deep it read like a goodbye. Netizens now refer to it as his final note.
I'm good morning. How are you? Good. No, wait for the
How are you?
Hindi, no. Kailan mag-yan. Marirealize mo yun.
Hindi ko. Bait ako, bro.
Ay nga, pero ano, nakikita ko ito, hindi ka rin sa poko.
Ano bang, kasama tayo eh.
Ha? Bakit yan ba yun? Ako nga nagsabi ko, alam po, good morning. Ako lang pinasin yan, ikaw di ka naman sasakon.
Hindi siya.
Eh?
Ako na yung araw nun pag pinantigil siya kasi ako pinakagawa ng anak ko.
Alam mo nga lang, tatay, ako yung may tatay ako pinupuri niya.
Ako pinakagawa ng anak sa buong mundo.